Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play the Dark mod. Man, it's been a few days at least. I think it's been closer to like 10 days since I last played the Dark mod. I've been uploading all the videos I have pre-recorded so far, and you guys seem to really enjoy watching me play it. It's been a lot of fun playing through the Dark mod, and we've got another new mission today that we're going to be starting. Time to try the Chronicles of Skullduggery 3, Sacricide. Let's do what we usually like doing, and go ahead and read about the mission, and then we'll go ahead and begin playing it, shall we? COS 3, Sacricide, by Beanie. Travel to the town of Santa Letta for a vendetta with a powerful bishop. I think we had just done the Accountant 1, right? So we were led out of the city, which makes sense with the Chronicles of Skullduggery 2, A Precarious Position, because there we discovered that there is some sort of strange cult that is looking for us to eliminate us. So I really think this has been pretty neat how I'm accidentally putting together a campaign, as it were, of stringing various fan missions together. Let's look at the notes really quick. The third entry in the series takes the protagonist, Elias Thorne, to the city of Santa Letta in order to confront the bishop Lotaeri Fonte, who put a bounty on his head. Similarly to the previous missions, exploration is strongly recommended. Most buildings are enterable, though not always at ground level. The most enjoyment will likely be had from a leisurely and observant playstyle. Thanks go out to Springheel for interior modules and Peter Spy, drjudy81@gmail.com, for the modules in the Bishop's Palace. Additionally, I would like to thank my beta testers, Cambridge Spy, Mesla, King Sal, Amadeus, Manzanita Crow, Kiri000, and Suave Steve. Version 2. Actually, the first thing I probably should do, before we even do this, is come over to install mission. Oh no! This was an accident. I'll be right back. What I had meant to do is look for any maps that have an update to them and go ahead and download that update. And it looks like the Accountant 2 New in Town has one. Updates are marked by a star on the very end of them. Although, I don't know if anyone who plays Thief, the Dark mod, is watching this video, but I think it might be more helpful if the star was in the beginning of the name, not the end, if only because I will absolutely see the star at the beginning of them, but at the end it's rather difficult to see them if the name is a really long name. Okay, looks like that we only have one, so I'll go ahead and download this update for the Accountant 2, and we'll be back to hit new game for COS 3. Alright everyone, let's go ahead and play Sacricide. Now a heads up that I've practiced this mission a very tiny bit, maybe 30 minutes, and most of that time was spent staring at guards in the place we'll end up being more or less in front of. So most of this hour, to look over at the clock, will probably be new overall. Let's go ahead and get started. Things certainly took a turn for the interesting after my little escapades at the watch station. As I was going to drop off Miles' cash and blackmail, I was ambushed by the Raven. It turns out that the note in Rowland's place was dead serious. Not only that, this guy is skilled. So skilled that I have to wonder if it was a warning shot. The arrow could have nailed my head to the wall if it went but a hair's breadth lower. As soon as I saw him, he was gone. I'm pretty good at staying unseen, but not only did he see me, he found the perfect perch for an ambush. The note mentioned that the Raven is blood-bound to some bishop in the town of Santa Letta. Eliminating him would be safer than trying to duel this Raven fellow, and besides, it's likely someone else would just take his place. Since Miles owes me a big favor, I had him arrange safe travels there for me. 2 days and many miles traveled in a small box later, I've arrived. Next to my box was a letter from a local fence, one of Miles's contacts. Apparently, he can set me up with a new life here, if I steal something from the local bank for him. Bridgeport can eat my breeches for all I care, so I'm inclined to take the bait. I can't forget why I came here, though. I will have to break into the bishop's palace, locate him, and quietly take him out. Easier said than done, no doubt, especially since I had to pack lightly. Sounds like it's going to be a long night, and I have some big fish to fry. I better get cooking. As Sylvester Boots would say, let's get some breakfast. Objectives. You have been marked for death by the Raven. Find Bishop Lotaeri Fonte and end his life to save your own. This is going to have, this area we're in, I think is like Italian, I think. So there's going to be like a lot of names that I cannot possibly pronounce here. So I may stick with initials instead. So it's GF we're looking for, as it were. In order to fund your new life, Niccolo needs you to break into the bank and steal the records of the Calciano Brothers Company. Starting a new life quickly gets expensive. Find 4,500 loot for those needs. A talented thief only kills his target. No other people should die by your hand. No. A talented thief doesn't kill anyone. He makes well, that'd be a talented murderer. Or assassin. When you are finished with the town for the night, escape through the gate in the northwest of the sewer system. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, everyone. We have arrived. We don't have a map to assist us, I think. Let's take a look and see what we have. A letter from Niccolo. Hello, Alice. I'm so glad you're finally here in the heartland of the Empire. Miles says you did him a great favor, and he asked that I take you under my wing, at least while you get settled in your new environment. However, these sort of arrangements are not easy, as there are many palms that need to be greased. That's why I will need you to break into the Banco dei Fiorenzi and do some corporate espionage for a client. You're going to be looking for financial records of a business called Calciano Brothers, and bring them to me. As for your personal predicament, I can't help you directly, but I would give a thief named Guido a visit on the northeast side of town. Look for a window at the bottom of some stairs. Can I drop this? Oh, Tim, what's your... Okay, we can. And I think that was us reading something. The in-game voice for our hero almost never plays. I don't know why, but I know there's occasional things that he's supposed to say and never does. So let's take a look around. I think it's... Oh, no. F. Oh! Oh. Bank bottom floor key.
Bugger me, where did it go?
That's alright, sir. You don't really need it to go back inside. At least I don't think you do. Even in the first Thief series, as I move my phone someplace else, even in the first Thief series, guards did not need their keys to open locked doors. Dead rat storage. Guess they must have gotten out. We have 4 broadheads. We can't really use them on anything, with the exception possibly of this bishop we're supposed to kill. So let's kill a rat or 2 for target practice. A lot of little buggards. I think... Tim, what's your let go of it button? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played, everyone. Is it just right click? It's just right click. Left click is throw? Alright, left click is throw. Sorry, it's been 10 days and suddenly I've forgotten what most of my hotkeys were. I know they're kind of cute. There's also a lot of them. Alright, there's just 1 arrow, which should be enough to kill the bishop with. Oh, hello. We get a healing potion for our trouble as well. Oh, didn't even see the quiver. 7 more broadheads. I was just about to leap up there. We'll wait till we hear that door open and shut again before we leave. Oh, we do have a spyglass. It was G. G's your hotkey, Tim.
What a bugger.
I hear what sounds like someone else. And that's because there is. There's another guard that does a little bit of patrolling in this area. He starts walking to his left, our right. We'll go ahead and make a move and go and investigate where it was that he was sitting. No. How about we don't do that? Though that does remind me, I should check to see how many arrows of what types I have. And there's a sewer entrance here. So there's that guard. I recently fell behind slightly on paying my taxes to the town council, and they wasted no time in retaliating against me with overwhelming force. Suddenly there were mercenaries knocking on my door who barged in and emptied my house of valuables. Most of the things they took are probably already pawned off. But there is one item that is very important to me. But not of any particular monetary value. A bust of my grandfather. I want you to break into the town council and retrieve it for me. It's probably in their safe room. Loot collection, more like. When you have it, leave it here by the board, and I will leave payment of 50 gold in a broken box by the west end of the tunnel. Loot collection, more like. If damn rot, if damn, was that wet, had rotted my lungs. And then Cuddy dies. It's a very nice nod to the original Thief series. I like it when the map designers add that sort of thing in. So he doesn't look like he has anything on him. We'll take a look at a few other notes. Oh, maybe there's a way in there? Didn't even try that window. Bless you. My basement has recently fallen under the control of monsters most foul. I dare not set foot down there anymore, lest some brave adventurer come and free me from their horrid grasp. I speak naturally of rats, 5 of them to be exact. I wish that you take the arrows in the basement and pierce the foul vermin with them. Then you should collect their corpses in the trash bin down there. Do this, and you will forever have my gratitude. You will also find a purse with 25 gold coins by my doorstep as well for your earned payment. Lady Tessa Zanni. Well, he very quickly finished his patrol. Or I took my time reading. Alright, so we'll want to do that. I have to wait for this guy to make his move and wait for the other guard to come out of that door before I do so. Oh, hello. That might be a readable thing for us, too.
What am I supposed to do? Not say anything?
The sewer system. So we were supposed to leave by the northeast exit. It's not listed, and I cannot scroll down. That's locked. We'll need a key. I guess we'll explore the sewer system. Let's look over at the clock again. I think he's asleep. Commander C, sir. Firstly, I want to thank you for allowing me a second chance with the mercenaries of Santa Letta as effluvial manager. I know that my behavior on the street shift has left some things to be desired. You have my heartfelt apologies. I believe that if you will allow me to again join the night patrols, I will be able to stay sober and alert for the whole night. I don't even mind if you wish to put me on belladonna duty. I don't do well in these cramped spaces and damp atmosphere. Yours, Officer Bellini. Poor guy. He's got some soup, some alcohol. Looks like he's probably been drinking, which explains why he's knocked out. I should have listened at that door before I just went ahead and opened it. But I've been here before when practicing, so I know there's nothing in here. Two water arrows. I don't think I found those. Is that a flash bomb? Nice. I still been taking stock of my equipment. Let's take a look again. So we have 2 flash bombs, a spyglass, our lantern, our lockpicks, the sewer key we just stole, another key for the bank, and a health potion now. 7 broadheads, 5 water arrows, 2 moss arrows, 1 noisemaker, our blackjack, and our sword. Can't do anything with the machinery. No way to open that gate. Leads out to a different area of the city. I'd like to fully explore the areas I have been in before I begin getting lost in the city streets. Since we were right near the bank, in particular, I'd like to wrap up the bank-related things. Okay, so then let's head back up how we got down here. And see about eliminating the rest of those rats. We should probably try this door as well first. No. Okay, so the sewer key's only used on that one door. So far, the sewer system may be more sprawling than the area we've been in. This place must be indeed very well off if they have powered lights down here in the sewer system. Bridgeport did not have such, right? Bridgeport had no lights down there. Our lantern was what allowed us to see. This must be my way out. Let's take a peek down here before we head on down here later. Hello. Some amazing flowers. A coin? Hovering in the air. Oh! Well done, Beanie. Well done. I didn't even make the connection until I read this. Mario was here. We have a mushroom, some fire flowers, a pipe, and a spinning coin in the air. Yes. Indeed he was. That's too funny. Okay, I will make the assumption that we will not need the sewer key. And we will leave it here. I generally prefer dropping keys when I don't think I need them any longer, because they just clutter up my inventory and make it tougher for me to scroll to what I'm looking for. He just sat down on the stairs. Now, yes, as I feel like I should occasionally mention, we could knock him out, but I generally prefer not doing that sort of thing. All right, rats. I think we have one left. That was number 4. Objective complete. Let's make one last sweep through the area. We know that Beanie likes putting secrets in his or her levels. So I should look for some. Okay, that looks like that's all that's in here then. Oh! That wasn't there before, so that was the money for the rats. Okay. Do we want to try and explore a little more of the streets before we go into the bank? Or do we just do the bank? There might be a ledge.
4 dogs at once. That was a good fight.
That looks like that can probably be opened as well. Let's investigate more of the streets. 22nd October. They're on my heels again, that stupid Lieutenant B and his cronies. This time they want me to pay them 150 gold and a barrel of wine to continue protecting my shop. This is quickly becoming a costly nightmare. If I don't pay these thugs, they're going to trash my shop in the night, and if I do pay them instead of the bank, they will foreclose on me, and I'm done either way. If only the bishop or the town council cared enough about us little people, the hard workers and honest tradesmen. 24th October. I think I have it. It's a dangerous long shot, but the alternative is B's poorhouse. I'm determined to not end up there. I have forged a letter from Bishop Font to the Commander Cavalcanti over at the mercenary house. I think that he will read it, and the bishop will be none the wiser. There's a catch, of course. I have to break into the mercenaries and deliver the letter to the commander's desk while remaining unseen. If I get caught in there, ending up in the poorhouse would be the best I could hope for. Maybe that sneaky fellow Guido could help me out. Anyway, I will leave the letter here for now, while I decide what to do. Let's go to our objectives. Deliver Cosimo's fake letter to Commander Cavalcanti's desk to help him get rid of the racketeering mercenaries. Recover Carlo's statue from the city council's safe room and leave it at the board on... Right, okay. I don't know. Well, we did just steal 150 coins worth of vases from this poor guy, so I suppose we can deliver the fake letter. Commander, I write to thee with an urgency to warn that the racketeering of thy lower officers within the walls of the commercial district of Sant'Aletta shall not be tolerated. Thou art to instruct thy men to cease and desist any such activities, lest they, or thyself, be brought in front of an inquisitorial hearing. 'Tis a thing which wouldst bring me no joy. I doth require your silence on this matter. The hounds of the capital might be set upon us if they doth suspect it could affect tax collection. 'Twould be the last thing either of us would wish for. Signed, Lotaeri Fonte, Bishop of Sant'Aletta. And do any of these open? Magic candles. So getting out of here is going to be tricky, possibly. Oh, nice. Or we could just have accidentally picked the really right time to drop down. Okay. Now where? I don't feel comfortable making a move into the bank until that guard leaves it and goes back inside again, because I want to know where he's located. So I'm going to cut the recording here and come back when the guard is on his way back inside the bank. So a few seconds, everyone. Hey, everyone. It's been like a minute or two and he hasn't shown up yet. So I think we'll go in. Instead. Oh, sir, you picked the wrong time.
See something?
Sorry. Hello, secret wine bottle. That was too convenient not to knock him out. Thankfully, we had enough shadow to hide in this little dark corner without him noticing us. La Gazzetta Sant'Elena. New law could segregate residential districts in Sant'Elena. Officials at the city council confirmed that Mayor Foscardi is currently contemplating a law proposal from certain interest groups in the city, which would severely limit the range of living arrangements available to the Moorish exclave. The law, should it be passed, will demand Moorish citizens to only dwell within the northeastern district of Belladonna, and will put restrictions on their daytime activities within the fortifications. Local citizen Lady Isabella de Acora commented on the situation, saying, "I think it's a great idea. These Moors are not contributing to our society at all. They bring crime and violence, and I assume some are good people. Let them keep that to themselves in their own district." Banker mysteriously drops dead. Late Thursday evening, Mr. Cristofano Accatato, executive officer of the Bank of Pontidassi, was seen by witnesses walking home from the pub in Pontidassi. In a few hours of the morning, he was found dead with no discernible cause in an alleyway near his apartment. Mr. Accatato was involved in a legal dispute with the Banco dei Fiorenzi here in Sant'Elena. I think that's the bank we're actually currently in. Yes, that was important to do. As was that. Waste baskets, $40. We're going to rob the bank blind, I think, of everything we can find in it. Ricardo Barozzi's journal? 20th October. I just can't deal with this spoiled brat. Lucrezia de Fiorenzi. Giovanni has tasked me with tutoring her in the art, but she is a basket case. A cow could be more easily taught to do accounting than she is. This is a shining example of why nepotism is so destructive. Oh, and she just had to have purple drapes unlike the green ones the rest of us have. Of course her oafish father indulges her every whim, and she can do no wrong in his mind. Some of the others have taken to calling her La Vacca di Forenzi behind her back, but I know that if she or her father hears it, you'll be out on the street the same day. I'm laughing eternally, though. I can't stop picturing an udder in place of her bosom now. Close enough. Oh, can we turn off all... We can turn off individual lights, Tim. Lamp lights by clicking them, but you turn off the big light, you'll need a switch. Like that. Very nice restroom. Decent wash basin. That must be a pain to clean. I'm assuming they put new water in it after someone else uses it. Then again, these would be, you know, ancient times, right? The times when you had undead. Those haven't existed for some time. We did away with those back in the 60s or so. The 20s? You have the Roaring 20s. That's when the zombie wars happened, everyone. I need to know. Was that the guard? I think that was... The guard we knocked out, I think, was the one who patrolled the entrance here. Bank deposit box users. Current owners of secure deposit boxes. 1. Unoccupied. 2. Mayor Umberto Foscari. 3. Unoccupied. 4. Bishop Gualtieri Fonte. 5 through 7 unoccupied. Commander Ludovico Calvacanti is an 8. That door is probably also locked. We won't have much time to make that. I'm so sorry about your face. I think you'll be okay. Oh, does he have a different type of key? Or is this Otavio? Otavio? Or is this the same type of key? Let's see. Same key. Okay, so we don't need two of them. Sorry. I'm really ruining the immersion of this. There was a movie I had watched ages ago called Men at Work, and one of the running gags was that this person who was in the army would lock people up with handcuffs that they would capture and leave them in rather provocative positions, such as what you just have seen. Welcome to Banco de Firenze. Patrons are asked to present their inquiries at the front desk to the right. Premium patrons are allowed access to their deposit boxes in a secure storage room unattended. Your deposit key opens the door to the room. Let us know if you need to use the restroom during your visit and we will take you there. Don't hesitate to let our staff know if there is anything else we can do for you or if you have opinions about your visit today. Now, we've gotten further than I have gotten so far. Rodolfo de Firenze, founder. This must be where the storage boxes are. No. Lucrezia de Firenze consultant. Oh, this is the girl that we had read about. Oh, this handwriting. 19th October. I just don't know what to think of this position I have taken at the family bank. As father's only child, I suppose it is my duty to take up the banner and follow in his footsteps, though I would rather make a name for myself through my art and spend my time cohorting with the fabulously wealthy than be some glorified bean counter for the Philistine clientele of this bank. I know it's profitable, but the scent of commoners lingers within these walls. That annoying Ricardo tries to teach me numbers, but I have no interest in them. Besides, he is a peasant in lord's clothing. Disgusting. At least I was able to make this office a little bit more cultured and proper. I will have to hang on to that, I suppose. When father steps down from management, I will no longer have to deal with the ignoble customers or annoying co-workers. I can finally make this place worthy of my presence. I like reading about all sides before passing judgment on anything. It certainly sounds like what the other accountants had been talking about was accurate. She does not want to learn the trade, is not good at it, and she doesn't like it here either. And she does indeed sound spoiled to me. So with that done, I think that's the last use of this key. This is the bank bottom key. I suppose we'll leave it here. Oh, did I try it in the other door? I thought I did. Secure deposits. See front desk for entry. Neither lockpick is used. If there is no key here, then we will be forced to get the keys from the people themselves and come back to the bank. Nothing. Okay, so there's no key here at the front desk. We have a little more time. Maybe we should head out the other door.
We don't want too many shadows in here.
No key on his belt. Financial inquiry into Nunzio Calvine, prospective loan taker at Banco de Forense. The aforementioned man came to us on the 30th of September and met with consultant Gasparo de Calco. His reasons for taking the loan is to start a business selling writing supplies and books. The property in question is situated on the east end of Via Belladonna. Mr. Calvine has a good personal financial record. No demerits were reported from the city council. Our initial viability study shows that the business would be highly profitable, and the loan could potentially be repaid in 3 years or less. From the bank's perspective, there is a very little profit likely to be accrued over the time of the loan will run. Therefore, I suggest we decline Mr. Calvain's application. Looked like one of these could be opened originally. Like there was a secret behind one of them, but I guess that's not the case.
Who's responsible for this? Hey!
is darker than it should be. Are there not servants to do this? Let's turn out the light.
Clara's house deed. I can't read it. It must be part of an optional quest we haven't discovered yet. So I think it's a good spot to stop, everyone. We've had several close calls right up here at the very end. It's entertaining, and I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.